So that's the end of the course, and I'm just going to summarise in these final thoughts what we've learnt so far. So the whole A/B testing process is all about splitting our visitors roughly by 50% each to send them to a control and a treatment, A and B. We measure those visitors, we track the number of conversions and the percentage of those conversion rates, and we measure whether there's a statistical significance to say whether one is a winner over the other or not. And we have to disprove our null hypothesis that sets to make a statement that one thing won't lead to another, and we hope to disprove that. So in conclusion, A/B testing can help you to optimize your website. But it's not as simple as it can first appear. There's a lot of steps and there's a lot of patience involved in actually making improvements. And you've got to be mindful of statistical significance. I've said that over and over. It's the most important thing. You've got to be careful of those assumptions, the type 1 and 2 errors, that you've got to win, but is that really a win? Does something further on make a difference, or does it make no difference? You've got to follow whole journeys and not just immediate wins on a single page. You need to evolve your site gradually, slowly improving things. You've got to make testing part of your whole process. The huge wins are rare, and they're the kind of wins that you hear about in blogs, the kind of Obamas, the big campaigns that people blog about and the A/B testing sites will write about happily and merrily to prove that their services can really help you. It does happen, but it's rare. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You're in it for the long run to keep this part of the improvement of your site and your service. Sometimes, yeah, you need to revolutionize. If you can revolutionize things without creating a ton of work or expense, then that's great. And you need to keep things moving along, but it's not always the best way. Fundamentally, don't lose sight of why your site exists. Don't get distracted by little kind of campaigns and ideas. You've got to keep a focus on what you're really trying to achieve and why your website's there in the first place. So to get going, some easy wins. Change those forms, reduce the number of fields and test how that can actually make a difference. Try and keep things simple. Don't make people think, as Steve Krug said in his famous book of the same name. Reduce the amount of reading. Give people fewer distractions. Test versions without all the distractions. Strip back to the basics and what's important. And if you want to tell people to do something, just tell them straight. Try that as one of your first tests and see what happens. Okay, well thank you for watching, and I really hope this course has helped you to understand A/B testing, and I really hope it's going to help you improve your site.